I hope you all are best and fine. Now we are going to discuss about the concept of our plants and its parts of functions. Plants and parts of its functions. Clear or not, all the students? We already completed parts and functions. And now there is a what actually keywords. We are going with the keywords now. Yes. And then after we are going with our what is that? Keywords. Now we are going with the what? Keywords. Clear or not, all the students? What is the keywords are there? In the lesson what we are discussed yesterday, we are already completed about this lesson. Yes, what is the plant and what the parts are there in the plant and how they work. Now what is the keywords is given. First one is the tap root. Which one is called the tap root? Which one is called tap root? You know very well there is a plants are contain a different types of roots. Already I am shown you. Okay na? Already I am shown you. There is about different roots are there. There is a two types of roots mainly we are considered. When you take one plant here, below this plant there is somewhat material will be there with a thick nature. Okay, this thick nature will be available for it. Okay, clear or not, all the students? Thick nature is there for it, for a plant. This thick one is called what actually? Tap root. For this one there is so many wavelets are there. This is only called what? Tap root. This is called tap root. And these are called what? These are called lateral roots or otherwise the rootlets. Okay, you know very well. Yes. And now there is a next component is the fibrous roots. Which one is called the fibrous roots? Which one is called the tap roots? Already you have here, yes, in the page number, yes, 85. Okay, clear or not, all of you? That whatever the thick, yes, portion in the main root, that is only called the tap root. The main root is a contain a thick nature, that is called as a tap root. Which one is called the fibrous roots? The type that whatever the roots are coming from the, yes, below the plant, in nothing but below the earth there is a whatever the roots are coming in the form of a hair. Okay, clear or not, all of you? Like these things are there. Yes, for the plant. Okay, clear or not, all the students? For any plant or like these things are there, this is called as what actually? Fibrous roots. These are called what? These are all called fibrous roots. These are called fibrous roots. This is called what? Tap root. This is called fibrous roots. I hope you got it. Yes, the hair like roots are coming from the plant. That roots are called fibrous roots. There is a thick portions are contained as a main root. There is no main root in the fibrous roots, but in this one there is one main root will be there, that is only called the tap root. I hope you got it. Then next to come to here, there is a petile here. Okay, next to come to our leaf. Nana. Already we are discussed about the leaf. Clear or not all the students? This is only the leaf we are called it is. Here it is taken as a leaf, and now there is a one portion will be there. Okay, from the where? From the stem here. It is a stem. You know very well. The stem where it is attached for our leaf. That is only called what? That is only called as a leaf base. Okay, it is a called what? This part is a called as a leaf base, and then next from the leaf base to the leaf there is a one part may attached, that lamina it is attached with the leaf base, that is only called as yes, what? Petile. The stem is connected with the lamina of the leaf, okay, through one particular part. That part is only called petile. Next to come to here lamina. Okay, lamina is nothing but whatever the greenish a greenish part. Okay, clear or not all of you? Whatever the greenish part, it is contained throughout the leaf, that is called what actually? That is only called lamina. Clear or not all of you? The stalk like structure called petile, whatever this flat portion, okay na, flat portion in a greenish nature, whatever there on the leaf, that is only called what? Lamina. This is only called what? Lamina. This is another keyword, it is given in our textbook. Lamina means what? Whatever the flat portion on the leaf in the green color, that is called lamina. Next to come to here, our next part is about the what actually? Stomato. Stomata means what? The part which is contained between the flesh of the leaf, as in the bean shaped, which is used for the breathing the air. That is only called stomata. I hope got it. In the leaf, okay na, like our nose one part is there, that part is used for the breathing the air in the atmosphere. That is only called what actually? That is only called as a stomata. By using this one, our leaf is breathing the air in the atmosphere. I hope you got it. Yes, this is only about the what? Our stomato. Stomato is nothing but in the when you cut the leaf, there is a what? For the leaf there is a like a flesh material will be available. Like a flesh material will be available. At the middle of this flesh material, very small component is there. Like a what? Like a beans. Okay, like a beans, very small holes are there. By using these holes only, there is a whatever the air around the leaf in the atmosphere, that will be captured, that will be breathing. Okay, it will be, you know very well what it is a breathing. Actually human beings are breathing, they absorb the oxygen, we are emitted carbon dioxide, but the plants are absorb the carbon dioxide and emitted the what actually? They emission oxygen gases. Okay, clear or not all of you? In the environment, whatever the carbon dioxide is there, the carbon dioxide is absorbed by our breath, our leaf, through the what? Through this stomata. Okay, na? And it is sended out oxygen gas after the processing in the photosynthesis reaction. Clear? This is only about our stomata. Next one is reticulate venation, parallel venation. Reticulate venation and parallel venation. That is only the another keyword. Which one? The reticulate venation is what? Actually, parallel venation is what? Already I am shown you clearly on the leaves in the last classes. Yes, there is a what? On the leaf there is a in the leaf there is what will be there? Okay, na? This is a called what actually? This is a called midrib. This is a called what? No, no. This is a called midrib. You know very well. And along the midrib on the lamina, somewhat hair-like particles may available. These are only called what actually? Veins. These are only called what? These are called veins. Okay, clear or not all of you? These are called veins. And now these veins are for some particular leaves, they looks like in the form of a web. They looks like in the form of a web. Already we are discussed. Okay, they looks like in the form of a web. This type of venous arrangement on the lamina in the leaf is only called what? Reticulate. It is called what? Reticulate venation. This type of venation is called what? Reticulate. It is called as what here? Reticulate venation. Reticulate venation. In case the veins, whatever the veins are there, they are arranged on the leaf parallel to the one another. Whatever the veins are there, they are arranged in a parallel to the one another. That is called what? That venation is called as a parallel venation. It is called what, Nana? It is called as a parallel venation. Yes? Understood all of you? I hope you got it. The veins, whatever there, they are arranged in a parallel with one another on the leaf. That is a parallel venation. And the veins are arranged in the form of a, which one? In the form of a web. That is called the, yes, which one? Reticulate venation. You know very well. One more important information. The reticulate venation is came from where? Which type of the root? Yeah, tap roots are contained the reticulate venation. This parallel venation may possible, yes, in the fibrous roots plants. Okay, parallel venation is observed in a fibrous roots. Yes, this reticulate venation may possible to observe in which one? In a taproot plants. I hope you got it, this information. The next to come to here. Next one is transpiration. Next one is transpiration. Yes, which one is called transpiration? Which one is called transpiration? Yeah, transpiration is nothing but there is amount of water may emitted through the leaf. Excess amount of the water emitted through the leaf, that is only called what? Transpiration. Already we are discussed. Why it is become excess? Tell me, why? Because it is excess. Yeah, sometimes there is a what through the roots, most of the water is available. Suppose there is in the winter session or in a rainy session, lot of amount of water is may absorbed through the our roots, and that will be what the roots are taken, they sended through the stem, and the stem is carried out into the leaves. But the leaves are not required that much of amount of water for the preparation of the food. At that time, there it will be passes through the passes from where? From the our leaves. It is the one thing. Another thing, more heat is there, more sunlight is a fall on it. What happened? Lot of amount of heat which is coming from the sunlight is a fall on it. You know very well, the water is become vapor when we produced the lot amount of heat. Automatically what is going on, Nana? There is automatically it is become as a vapor. That vapor is also sended throughout our leaves only. That process of sending the water into the atmosphere by using the heat is only called transpiration. Transpiration. Clear or not, all of you? Evaporated things are come from the leaves due to the sunlight is only called transpiration. For the observation of transpiration, we have one experiment. May possible to do it in your home. You take, there is one plant and covered one branch of the plant to one branch of the plant covered by one plastic cover, and you take it is inside in the sunlight. After some 4 or 5 hours, once you observe whatever tightly you bond it, with that branch of a plant, automatically some amount of, once you observe that whatever the dried plastic cover walls are may become wet, without a pouring of any water on that. The water is come from where? The water is come from the plant leaves only. Whatever excess amount of water is there, that will become vapor, and the vapor things are deposited on that plastic cover walls. This is only gives about transpiration. Next, this is only about a keywords. I hope you all are listen the keywords once again and repeat it. First one is a taproot. Taproot is nothing but the thick portion of our roots, which is inside of earth. That is only main root. It is another form. It is called a main root. The main root is a contain somewhat thick nature. The thick portion is only called the taproot. Come to the second one, fibrous roots. Which one is called fibrous root? The fibrous roots are nothing but whatever the part it is contained below the earth in the form of air. In the form of air like particles, very thin particles are as there from the group which is coming from the stem. That is only called what actually? That all the things are only called as a fibrous roots. The next come to here one more part, that is only petioles. Petiole is nothing but which is connected the stick like a things. With the lamina of the leaf to the stem of the plant, that is only called stick like the things which is connected the lamina of the leaf and stem of the plant is only called a petiole. That is one more keyword, lamina. Lamina is nothing but the plain part of the leaf which is contained in the green color. That is only called the what? Actually the plain portion of the leaf, which is contained on the leaf, that is only called as a lamina. Next to come to here, there is a stomata. Stomata is one of the part in our leaf which is used for the breathing for a plant like our nose, which is contained at the middle of the flesh of the leaf is only called stomata. The next to come to here, reticulate venation. There is a what on the leaf, there is a somewhat hair like particles are there appear for us, which is give the shape and support for the leaf. They are arranged on the leaf in the form of a web, that is called reticulate venation. In case they are arranged as a parallel with the one another, it is called a parallel venation. This is only about the venation. Next to come to here, last one, transpiration. Transpiration is nothing but, Transpiration is nothing but what? The excess amount of the water which is came out through the leaf, it is only called transpiration. This is about total our component of keywords in our this lesson. Now you are going with the what? Our question and answers. Improve your learning part. Okay now? Yes. Just I want to discuss with you 5 questions today. Tomorrow in the next what is the time now? Yeah, we have the time, lot of time for our class conclusion. Now, yeah, how much possible we are complete today. Yes, improve your learning. What are the important parts of a plant? First question answers. In the question answers, first question, Nana. The part of improve your learning. In the improve your learning, the first question answer, what is the first question answer? What are the important part of the plants? There is a what? Mainly 4 important parts we are consider: stem, root, leaf, flower also. Okay na? Stem, root, leaf and flower also. Why? Because there is about flower in our lesson given only short information. But flower is also required. Why? Because the reproduce of the another plant, reproduce of the same family plant, is compulsory required the flower for a pollination purpose. Okay, for the producing the seeds purpose, for the producing the fruits purpose, the flower is also important. Main parts are roots, stem, leaf and flowers. Okay, then the remaining all are byproducts of that all the things. Okay, next there is a second one. How will you tell? Second question answer. How will you tell which part of a plant in the stem and which is the root? Okay, clear or not all of you? Which part is the stem, which part is the root? Okay, now most of the roots are contained below the earth only. The roots may not appear for us above the earth. Any plant is there like that? Yeah, there is a what? Banyan plant. That is the roots, is called the roots. Not it is a stem only. From the stem only some parts are getting, and again they enter into the, yes, they enter into our earth. Like that, there is we conclude that. Okay, above the portion whatever there for a plant on the earth, below the portion is called the roots, above the portion is called stem. Okay, clear or not all the students? And here some root, that is the main concern, but stem and root both are contain the what? Food. Okay, sometimes there is a stem is also contain the what actually, yes, below the earth only, but it will be compulsory contain the food material. Okay, clear or not all the students? Like onion and as well as that is a stem part only, but it will be below the earth only. Yes, clear or not all the students? Collect any plants from your surroundings, draw its root structure. What can you say about its root system? Okay, there is already we collected. Okay, there is 2 types of root systems are there. In case the middle one is a thick, cider ones are contain a thin. It is called what? Tap root system, and the remaining are called rootlets, and like that you have to explain it is. Yes, third question answer. And next come to the fourth question answer. John has no place in house, but he want to plant the vegetables like tomato in a house. Suggest to him a different ways to do so. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, I hope you know very well. There is a what is there? John has no place in a house but wants to plant a vegetable. Yeah, there is a what we require to okay, planted the plant, yeah, we required, there is a somewhat soil is required. Okay, clear or not all of you? Water is required. Yes, you take a soil in the plastics, you take a soil in the where in the pots and otherwise any waste containers are there in our home, you take that. Yes, and you go on the roof. Okay, clear or not all of you? There no place in the house. Okay, surrounding the house, otherwise above the house there is, otherwise in house only there is any portion may contain the possible to put bottles, plastic bottles like these things. Okay, otherwise you go on the roof of our house. Okay, now yes, you take somewhat soil or mud, whatever required to a plant, collected that and you take it is in the somewhat bottles or otherwise the plastic material or otherwise there is any other container may not useful for us, like the things you have to take and you take in that soil and you planted that plant in that soil, automatically it will be provide for us. Yes, what it is a provide? Plantation possibility is possible in that things. Okay, this is only about the what actually, this is only about the plants planted in a different ways. Okay, there is a roof planting nowadays going on, and in the plastic pipes also there is a what we are taken somewhat soil. Okay, na in a stepwise there is we arrange like that bottles. Okay, this is a possible, this in case no place for in a house also. Okay, and what will happen if a plant does not have any leaves? Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, in case there is a no plant, in case no leaves are there for the plant, the respiration is not possible, the stem is not respirated, and as well as there is a transpiration is also not possible, and as well as there is it will be not prepare the food also. Okay, clear or not all of you? So many are taken the what actually food preparation from the plant, where from the leaves only. Yes, that is only going on in case there is a not have any leaves. Without the leaves may are not expected the plant actually. Yes, it may not look like a leaf, but it is a leaf only. Yes, compulsory the leaf is only made the what food for the plant, and transpiration in case excess amount of water will be there, it is removed, and it is a breathing also. It is a carbon dioxide whatever required for the plant, it will be came from where? From the stomata, which is contained inside of the leaf. That is only. Next come to here. How does the stem help the plants? How does the stem help the plants? You know very well. So only water and sunlight plant is a grows? No. There is a compulsory we required carbon dioxide also for the plants. Water, sunlight, carbon dioxide, soil, minerals, these all are required. Very good doubt. Okay, now by using these two things only not possible. Okay, in case the sunlight and water will be there, okay, no soil, how the minerals are getting for us? And which way the water is absorbed? There is a, when we pour it is in a soil, at that time it will be taken. Somewhat time soil is not required, some for some particular plants, soil contain what? Minerals. Okay, clear? Yes. And that soil stored somewhat amount of moisture, that moisture is also absorbed by the roots. That's why what is the main requirements for the growing the plants? Soil is required, sometimes water is required, and gas like a CO2 is also required, and sunlight is also required. Okay, clear? Now come to our sixth question. How does the stem helps the plants? Stem is carrying the food to the different parts of the plants. Stem is carrying the water to different parts of the plant. It is supports the plant, supports the plants. In case it is not have the support, it will be horizontally, that is horizontally only, yes, may connect it to the earth. It will fall down now, in case the stem is not there, fall down. The tree is a fall down. That's why it is a first support to the plant. And then next it is a support to the, it is a carrying the food to the different parts of the plants. In this way, our stem is utilized to our plants. Next to come to here, what the type of venation is found in the leaves of the plant with the fibrous roots? You know very well. Already we discussed it. Fibrous roots are produced the which type of venation? Parallel venation. In case it is a taproot system, there is a web-like venation will be get for us. Eighth one, if the leaves have the reticulate venation, what would be the types of roots? Okay, now if the leaves have the reticulate venation, what would be the types of roots? It should be tap roots. That is the eighth question answer. Come to the ninth one. Explain the various parts of the plant with the help of a diagram. Okay, already we are discussed it. You draw the diagram. Okay, now like this. One beautiful diagram you have to draw for it. And this is the roots. And you have to draw, there is a somewhat leaves like this. And at the bottom there is, at the top there is, you have to draw flower like this. Okay, clear or not all the students? In case it is possible, you have to draw somewhat of fruits or buds. Okay, now yes, this is a flower, this is the leaf, this is the stem, this is the roots, like that. You have to label the diagram. Okay, this is only about our ninth question answer. Yes, now come to your students, 10th question answer. What is the 10th one? Explain the parts of the leaf with the help of the diagram. Explain the various parts of the plant. Yeah, leaf diagram, you know very well. Already so many times we are discussed. What is the leaf diagram? This is the question answer of 10th. This is the 9th. Yes, leaf diagram. Yes, simply you draw, there is this is only the leaf diagram. Yeah, there is a label, the parts means what? It is a lamina, it is a mid root, it is a venice, yes, and this is the petiole. Okay, clear or not all of you? It is a petiole. Okay, it is a what? Leaf base. It is a leaf base. Like that you have to take here. Got it or not all the students? The leaf diagram. Take a big leaf diagram. Okay, and take a green color. At the middle there is a mid roots. You have take it is in a which color? Yes, yellow color somewhat, it will be looks very good for you. Okay, in this way there is a 9th and 10th questions. You have to draw the diagrams and explain the what is the use of every part in that leaf. Clear or not all the students? Every part in that leaf. Next come to here, 11th question answer. How can you show that plants absorb the water through their roots? Yes, how can you show that? Yeah, you take, there is a what, somewhat in a beaker, somewhat water you have to take, somewhat 100 ml of water you have to take, and you collect one root, with roots one plant, okay, and put it inside that whatever the plant you are collected with the roots, that will be put in that beaker which are contain 100 ml of water. After 1 or 2 days, once you observe, only you dip the roots only, don't dip in that one stem and leaves, only you dip that roots only, and cap it, okay, now close it, the total beaker. Observe that water amount after 2 days. The same it is a contain 100 ml only? No, may not contain, it is 100 ml. Compulsory it will be contained the less than that 100 ml. Where it will be gone? The glass is drink that water. No, which one is taken the water? The water is taken through the roots by the plant. Okay, that is only about that experiment may you suggest. 12th one. Rajani said respiration takes place in the leaves. Is that correct? How can you support this statement? Yes, it is the respiration is also taken by the roots through the what? Through the stomato. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, if in case the carbon dioxide, suppose you take a leaf and you take a total one branch or a leaf of a plant, one part totally you covered with one plastic cover, otherwise any vacuumated tube. Okay, clear or not all of you? No air will be contained in that particular bowl, that will be covered, otherwise one plastic cover you totally covered and tie tightly, okay na, tie tightly with the what, with one thread, and no gas may provide to that, maintain no gas may provide to that. After some days the leaf is looks in a what, not in a fresh and as well as not in a live mode, it will be looks in a died mode. Why? Because there is no gas is there for its for respiration. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, in case it is in an atmosphere, there is a carbon dioxide is taken by that and it will be respirated. In case we not provide any gas, there is no respiration, that's when it is looks in a form of a died mode. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, that is why only the one part is there, that is a stomata, it will be contained stomata, yes, in the part of a in the leaf. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, stomata it will be there. Okay, clear or not all of you? The stomata is only used for our, yes, breathing purpose. Okay, one of the student may ask for us, yes, there is a what, whatever some plants are may keep in the bottle, water bottles na. Yeah, it is like a money plant. Okay, na, like that plants are where we used the what, no soil, just water and sunlight. We imagine like that, but in the water also somewhat minerals are there na. Yes, there is a soil is nothing but what? Soil is eaten by the plant. No. Which one is taken from the soil? Yeah, there is a minerals are taken from the soil. That type of the plants, whatever our friend may say that na, that not required the soil minerals. There is only it is enough to increase that plant whatever the water minerals are. Okay, water is also contain minerals inside it or not? Yeah, that minerals are only used by it, and by using that minerals they grown. Okay, clear? Yes, compulsory, the minerals are compulsory, soil is not, minerals in the soil. Okay, now 13th one, collect the leaves of various plants, prepare a herbarium, write a brief report on their shape, size and the venation. The collection of the leaves, collection of the plant pots are only called herbarium. You collect, there is a different things and write about their leaves and size, why the size is like that, what is the roots nature, what is the venation nature, you have to write. It looks very good and very attractive also. Yes, next to come to here, 14th one, prepare a greeting card with the dry leaves. Okay, now tomorrow is the new year na, try today for you. Okay, yes, prepare a greeting card, Happy New Year with the dry leaves. By using the leaves, it is easy possible to write. Okay, na? Yes, try yourself today, for today. Next, 15th question. In activity 1, your teacher suggests not to harm other plants. When you collect the plants for observation, why did she suggest so? Okay, clear or not all the students? Don't harm to the plants. Okay, na? Why? Because our plants is only gives the food for us. Plants is only gives the oxygen for us. In case you harm the plants, there is not available our oxygen. There is a pollution, the air pollution is increases. Why? Because they taken carbon dioxide and they produce oxygen gas for us. In case the plants are not there, there is a carbon dioxide amount is increases, as oxygen amount is decreases. You know very well how the carbon dioxide is gives a effect for us. Okay, yes, that's why there is a plants are important for the our bright future. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, that's why don't harm to the plants. Plants are only give the food for us, or na? Yes, and that's why, yes, they maintain the biodiversity, they works as a habitat for the so many live things. That's why don't harm to the, yes, don't harm to the plants. Next, last question, that is, observe a plant which has a healthy green leaves and beautiful flowers. Write your feeling about the plant in your notebook. Okay, now, yes, you observe a greenish plant and with a beautiful flower, how it will be looks. The note, there is a beautiful nature is a good for us. Okay, now, and how there is our plants are utilized for us. The total information you have to write. Yes, and how it is a beautiful. Okay, now what the parts are there inside it, and everything you have to write it. This is only about our 16 question answers and our lesson parts and plants and parts and its functions. Okay, thank you students. Bye, take care, advanced happy new year to all. Enjoy the day and hope for best for our coming year. Yes, and whatever this 2020 is yes, given somewhat bad memories, we are not meet together in these particular days, and so we lost so many joys and knowledgeable observations and knowledgeable things. Yes, but my better luck, I meet so many of the students through this media. Okay, in the 2020, I'm happy with the see you like this, but I'm very happy when you are in the school. Okay, thank you students. Bye, take care.